You know how that went.
Yeah.
Yep, I did. Ask Michael Cole was Marie Cheatham.
Okay, yes. Yes.
And
which I'm very happy to announce, or I'll let you announce it. Go ahead.
Well, in sort of an irony that I found out at the GH Past Cast Luncheon, Miss Marie Cheatham does have something to promote. She's on a show called Ben and Cat.
No, Sam and Cat.
Sam and Cat. I'm sorry. We'll edit this. And she asked me if I would, if I have Facebook, and I said yes, I have Facebook. Oh, and she says, oh, wonderful. And she asked me if I have Twitter. I says, oh, yes, very much. She said, oh, double wonderful. She says, well, here, she gave me her card, and she signed her card for me, and you saw it because I scanned that for you.
Yep.
So that came up. This came up with an idea that says, I think I should tell Pam to see if we can get her on the show because she's got something to promote. So I went to you, and yes, folks, we have Marie Cheatham coming up this month. Do we have an exact date, Pam?
It's pretty much, but I'm not going to say yet until I have all the, dots and T's crossed and all that, however that goes. But yeah, we're like 99.5% on the date. But we'll tweet that out and we'll put it on the website once we definitely have that confirmed. But it is this month, and the way it's looking, it'll be next week.
Yep, it's next week. Now, for those of you who don't know who she was on GH, she was Lucy's favorite Aunt Charlene.
Yes, she sure was.
And,
our favorite, one of our favorite aunts.
One of our favorite aunts. And her daytime history goes way back, and you'll find out when we interview her.
Right, and she was on Days of Our Lives, you said?
She started, as far as I know, she started on Days of Our Lives. Who knows? And then she went on to Search for Tomorrow on CBS.
Okay, and that's one show that I did not watch, but I do know her from General Hospital.
Right.
And I believe she was probably on Days before I started watching it.
Probably in the early years, yes.
She played Marie Horton on Days, and she played on...
Yeah.
I'm trying to look for Search for Tomorrow on here. She was on Knots Landing. Oh, my gosh, I totally forgot about that. Search for Tomorrow, she was Stephanie Wilkins Wyatt.
Right.
And on Knots Landing, she was Mary Robeson. I totally forgot about that.
Mary Robeson. Why do I know that character? Oh, God. See, my Knots knowledge is running out.
Yeah, it's been a while.
It's been a while.
Yeah. So definitely be watching for our tweets and for also... go on our website, take2radio.com, under the home page. It's a home and upcoming guests, and you'll see, once we go ahead and tweet that out about the date. But it should be next week, so 7 p.m. Eastern Time, as always, unless otherwise notified. So it sounds like you had a great, great time at that GH event, and I really wish I would have been there with you.
And I had one final one before I left, before I went home.
Oh, yeah. There is one more. Go ahead. Who is that?
One that everyone's going to remember. David had his picture taken with Bobby Spencer.
Yeah.
With Jackie Zeman. She is so lovely. She is lovely in person. She was quiet, and I guess because she had a lot, maybe the heat was getting to her, but she was quiet. She signed, and she was very nice. And Jackie Zeman was the final one before I left at 3:45.
Wow. Well, it's a
Yeah.
long weekend, a long day for everybody, so you can well imagine how exhausted they are by the end of, of these things too.
And while this was going on, I remember during all this, before we were having our dinner and like that, I had excused myself to find the restroom. And this was nice. As I was going upstairs, and I got to tell you, it's a shame to use those restrooms.
Okay.
No, I mean it. It's beautiful.
Uh-huh.
I guess as I was going upstairs, the GH kids were down by the staircase, just hanging out and they're doing autographs. You know what I meant by the GH kids? Haley.
Okay.
Haley Poulos was out there.
Uh-huh.
And I can't remember his name, but the young actor who plays Rafe.
Okay.
He was out there. And I saw the young actor who plays TJ.
Okay.
He was out by the steps, and they were doing, I guess they had found them and they were doing autographs. They might have had something going on too in the building, so who knows?
Yeah, that's true. That's
and
true. Yeah.
Do you know? Oh, I forgot. They had over there another one that I missed. I forgot there were 4.
Who?
I missed the actress who played Allison Barrington.
Oh.
She was
there. Okay.
She was there. They had a mix. They had some PC, Port Charles people.
Mm-hmm.
Michael Dietz was there, who used to be Joe Scanlon.
Right.
They had one of the doctors from Night Shift, Dr. Julian. I don't know if you remember him. He was one of the blondes. I'm thinking he was.
I remember the name, but I just can't picture the person that played him.
Someone else was there. Josh Duhan was there. He played Logan, Scotty's son.
Okay, yes. Mm-hmm.
He was there. They had Letitia. I can't remember the actress's name, but she was the one. She was Morgan's nanny.
Uh-huh.
When she was a little boy, she took care of the kids. And they had Kiko Ellsworth, who played Jamal on Port Charles. And they're married in real life.
Letitia and Jamal?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's pretty neat.
Yeah. Let me see who else was there. Some GH. Lindsay Letterman, who was Georgie.
Mm-hmm.
She was there. Let me see. Oh, Brianna Brown from Devious Maids and formerly Dr. Lisa Niles.
Mm-hmm.
The lady in white was there. Rick Hurst was there.
Oh, he was?
Yes, he was.
Wow. I wish they'd bring him back, too.
Yeah.
Speaking of bringing people back, did you catch GH today?
Oh, you mean with Julie and Jerome?
No, the very ending of it.
No, I have to cut. Did I miss something? I bet I missed something.
If you missed the very end of it, when Holly and Luke are standing at the computer researching about the money from Jerry Jacks, they come across somebody that is in on this.
Not Jerry?
No, somebody else's name came up. Or somebody else's face, I should say, came up.
Not Todd Manning.
No.
No. Someone we know?
Sean.
Oh, Johnny? Who?
Sean.
Sean?
Yep.
Sonny Sean?
Let me look up. For some reason, my, of course, my my memory is slacking here on the last name. You know, he was one of the ones with Tiffany. He was with Tiffany.
Sean
Donnelly.
Donnelly.
Sean Donnelly. Yes.
He was there too.
He was there?
John Riley. John Riley was at the luncheon I was at.
Yep. Well, he showed up on GH today on the computer. So I don't know if he's coming back or what's going on with that, but he was there.
He teased something at the luncheon.
Did he?
Yep.
Well, I know there was a rumor going about on Twitter and that about him coming back, and then he put out a statement saying that no, he doesn't know anything about it, but if they want him back on General Hospital, as a matter of fact, I posted the article on Take Two Radio's Facebook page, and that General Hospital had to reach out to him if they wanted him back. So I never paid attention to the date on that article of when he said that because, I mean, I think I just posted it over the weekend, if I remember correctly. And then here I turned the TV on today and watched GH, and there he is at the end. So, like I said, I'm not sure if he's actually going to come back in person or if it's just going to show his picture and somehow he's connected that way, like out of sight, you know?
Yeah, well, he hinted something about it at the luncheon because then they all had something to speak.
Yeah. Well, we'll have to keep watching and see what happens. I mean, I would absolutely love it, and I need Robert to come out of that coma, and Robert and Luke and Holly and Sean and everybody to be back together. Unfortunately, it's not going to happen with Tiffany because the real-life actress has been through major surgery and health issues. So they had to remove her jaw and that. So she's most likely not acting right now.
Oh, that's too bad.
Yeah. But it would be nice to get the old group back together again, at least for, a few episodes, one of their, off-the-lam journeys that they take. Try to help and save Luke.
It is. And do you want to know the biggest surprise?
What's that?
All right. We had someone from the 80s that was on there. Do you know Rick Moses?
Rick Moses.
He played Hutch.
Oh, that name rings a bell.
He was the hired man. He was a hitman working for Frank Smith.
Oh my gosh, that's back in the day.
Yeah. And you know how he looked like then, right? You saw him.
I'd have to look him up because I cannot picture his face.
Let me tell you this. He looks nothing like what you're going to look up today. Oh, my God.
Well, a lot of them do change, and a lot of them stay the same.
Well, he's had. I guess he's had it rough. He's not in the business anymore. I don't think.
Mhm.